It's a wet, horrible day here today. The wind is blowing, the drizzle is being driven into any man or beast that is outside. The birds are practically flying backwards at times. And after the last couple of days we had, I think it was, It's Thursday now. I think it was Tuesday night. We had incredible winds coming in. My garden back at home looks absolutely flattened. You don't even want to see the cranberry. Such a shame. Anything over about 1.5 foot, 2 foot is, well, flat on its back. You can forget a good foxglove display at the moment. And unfortunately, we've got open gardens in a month and a few other things happening here before them, which are quite big, which I'll go into at a later date. And the garden is, well, basically looks like some big grumpy giants waded through it, stomping on everything of a certain size. And even little prostrate potentillas, which I thought were fairly sheltered, they've even been blown about quite a bit. And one quite big stem got absolutely snapped off. Thankfully, I found it before it was completely dead. So I'm now taking a whole host of cuttings from it, seeing as A, it's a good chance to get some free plants, B, makes use of an unfortunate accidental limb pruning as such, and finally, because on a day like this, quite nice to be in the potting shed. So I'm in here. I think I've got just the one dog in with me at the moment. The client's dog is over by the door looking out. Actually, it's not too bad out there at the moment. There's me moaning about the weather, and I turn around and look out, and it's starting to clear up. It's one of the beauties actually of working in this garden is that you can see for a really good distance. You can see when the weather's coming and what you've got coming. Sadly today I haven't actually been able to see that far, which also obviously tells you the weather you've got. It's a little bit like the old seaweed weather joke, isn't it? When it's dry, it's sunny. When it's wet, it's raining. And when it's not there, it's windy. Or some buggers nicked your seaweed. So, on with the potentilla cuttings. And these are all semi-ripe. Cut to about 2 inches. And then popped into some nice moist compost. Always best to water them first, I think. Water the compost first, I mean, so that you're pushing them into damp compost, because the soil holds better that way. And then, as long as I keep them wet, they should do alright. That's one pot done. Have I got enough for another pot? Probably. Just about. Right, I need another pot now. Oh, wait there. There you go. Always good to have a ready supply of pots to hand. Which, actually, after the mass of planting we've done here, which I think was over 100 plants went in. That obviously means I have a lot of spare pots. So I think I'll do one more of these, and then I'll go out and give the Ceanothus a prune, because that's also been blown about quite a bit. It's finished flowering now, and there's big loads all over the path. So that'll be the next job, which, if the weather stays like this, quite nice. Other than being a little bit dripped on by the surrounding trees, but that's all part and parcel with being outside, I suppose. At least we seem to be finally getting a handle on the rabbits here. This is the garden that was in some of my first videos, which, if you've seen them, were the ones when I was mumbling and grumbling about how the rabbits were chewing through everything that I was trying to plant. Chewing through or digging it up. So hopefully, through a combination of control, lots of chicken wire fencing, and the fact that there's, well, in my mind, a lot of nicer other things to eat out there rather than tough, weird tasting plants. They're even eating the lavenders, can you believe it? And the nasturtiums, both of which have very particular taste and aromas, which the plants have developed purely in response to try and stop animals to stop eating them. And lavenders are normally a plant which is classed as rabbit trouble free. Not in this garden, it's not. The Welsh hillside rabbits are obviously a tougher breed, certainly down here on the edge of the Wye Valley. There we go, nearly that pot finished. And I can go and check on the rest of the garden and carry on my work. Though it might actually be time for lunch by then. Lunch, a quick coffee break. There's two, and then I think we're done. And then carry on getting the garden ready for the open day, which, if anyone is around, is on July the 23rd. It is a Sunday, about a month. There is a whole host of gardens involved. I'm on the one halfway up the hill in Old Farm. You'll recognise it from the fact it has stunning views. One more, I think. Being so high, whereas a lot of the others are down in the village. That's the village of Skenfrith. And should, as long as we don't have a day that's too wet, there we go. Proves to be quite a nice day. Oh yeah, the swallows that nest in here as well, which of course drives the dogs crazy and scares the bejesus out of me sometimes when they suddenly appear. Right, is that done? Get those outside so they can get a good watering, which is one thing the weather is very good at doing at the moment. And I'll have a quick bite to eat and then get on with the Ceanothus. So yeah, let's see what the day's got ahead, eh?